Dang it. Why is it always got to start raining right when I'm going to record? Jeez. Is anybody online? No, only one. It's all dark and rainy, and I'm all by myself. Hold on, let's sleep. Let's sleep. And the rain fades away. Beautiful, beautiful day. What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Yeah, Hermitcraft Vanilla. It's been a while. I know. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh my goodness. Where am I? I'm at the new Hermit Vanilla Spawn Town. Yeah, something like that. I kind of feel like the last time I recorded, it was the same thing, but at the other spawn town. It's been a little depressing. I know. I haven't been too active lately, and I'm really freaking poor here. It's all I got to my name. I guess I got a decent amount. I have all my stuff at the other base, but everybody's got these freaking cool spawn houses. My goodness, guys, do you really have to build so nice at like a new level to where I'm not going to be able to compete? No matter what I do, it's going to look like poopy. Goodness. This, I think, is the Zuma. Yeah, very nice. I've checked out. He's got a... I'm not sure if it's public or a private server. We've got another server. I've been checking out, trying to get an idea for new build styles. There's so many new... I guess not new, but new blocks and colors and clays and all sorts of stuff that I'm not used to. We got Slip's little place here, and this is cute. Mailboxes. Somebody put up a mailbox for me. Anywho, I think today we need to start working on our area. Unfortunately, I've been waiting, seeing if they'd ever make a carrot block so I wouldn't have to travel all the way back, but I don't think that's going to happen in time. So why don't we... Do we have some iron? I'm thinking I'm not going to even really attempt to do anything at first that's crazy here. And I think I just need to get something up. So I thought it might be, you know, I guess, what's the word? Not proper, not necessary. It would be suitable that I just make a little campgrounds or something. Set up a tent, pitch a tent. I saw a sheep around here somewhere. Let's go get them. Ooh, sheepies. Maybe we will go back, because I don't think this is going to be enough wool. Maybe we will go back to the old spawn town. Because I think Slipgator, I've been watching videos of everybody else, and I think Slipgator rebred all the sheep over there, so we can get some easy, cheap wool. That should make for some good tents, but I think that would be pretty neat. So let's head back. Should probably make a couple more pairs of shears, but I got that iron in my ender chest, so we should be good to go. And oh, and another thing, I should empty out my ender chest. Got tons of ender pearls in there. Let's grab a couple for our trip. And let's head back to the old spawn town. Alright, finally got all my stuff situated, heading out. And I noticed this. Who's got a house up here? Is that someone's house, or is this part of the ender pearl thing? Or the ender pearl thing? This part of the nether hub. Let's just look at this real quick. What's this say? No, it's Spums. You son of a gun. You got the good plot way up at top. Get to look at all of us little peons. Oh man, what a good plot. I didn't even know that we're allowed to do this. How you doing, Spum? We should leave him a little gift for coming in on the server. Ooh, and he's doing good for himself. So, yeah, we'll check out this once we get back with our stuff. Anyway, back to the old spawn town. Got a bit of a hike. I'm not really sure. I think it's probably a couple hundred blocks at least. Let's even see if we can see to the end of the tunnel. Alright, so it's this way. Hey, piggy. Oink, oink. Yeah, so we got a long way to go. So I'll see you guys back once we're at the end of the tunnel. Alright, so it's nice. We got this minecart thing here. It's a little loud, but I'm really not liking all these freaking things hitting into my face. It's really disturbing. You can only imagine. Alright, so we're here. Let's get out of here. Shift. And we're back. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So let's go over to the other spawn. Oh, baby pig man. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna eat you. Get in my belly. So, last time, I guess it wasn't last time, last episode we did the Halloween stuff, and that was so much fun. I really had a blast. In fact, I wish somebody else was online. I'd really want to start kind of forcing myself to do more collab in Hermitcraft, because it's kind of the point of being on the server. I'm trying to get my single player going again, too. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to make a real effort this time, guys. I promise. So we had the Lich Tower, and this is just, it was a huge project. It's a pain in the butt to build in vanilla, and I do want to try and finish it because it would just irk me forever. Forever if I didn't. But it just kind of stinks that we switched to the new spawn village, because now nobody is going to see this. So I think we're going to have to take a break from it. I'm sorry. But we still got lots of materials here. And who knows, we'll once we're better situated. I probably shouldn't have taken this task on so early on. What was I thinking? Alright, so we got all that stuff there. That's good. Let's go over to the sheep farm. Is there still sheepies in there? Please. Yay! Oh, we are just going to ravish. I can't talk today. We are going to ravage all these sheep. Get all this wool. Oh, it's so perfect. Alright, come on, guys. Oh, nice. I can just hold this down and walk through them. Perfect! You guys must be hungry. I hope there's enough grass for them all to eat, and they don't just turn it all to dirt. That would be a shame. Probably should limit myself to only sharing certain colors. But anyway, this is getting really loud, and I gotta fix my sound settings. So, I'll see you back once we're done with all the shearing. Oh man, nothing beats a good vanilla sunrise. My goodness, I'm so dizzy and so just bought out. Those sheep, they're nasty, nasty creatures. Jeez, but I went through 2 pairs of shears. And most of them, looks like most of them grown back. You can see it was almost all dirt going across. But I think we're going to have to go take a visit now to the iron farm. I heard that Mumbo's been working on that, and it's much improved since the days of King Happy. So why don't we go take a little venture over there, get some more iron, get some more shears going. And I'm kind of peeved that I only have 9 pieces of white wool. So we'll see. Some other ones I got a good fair amount of. But yeah, let's go head over to the iron farm. It's pretty close. Oh, monkey farm. I love his thing. Let's head over to the nether portals. Let's head over there. We can also probably check out our base and see what's going on. But yeah. Oh man, Booby Mountain! I think we're going to have to be in competition with the Booby Mountain people for their little resort. We're not going to have a real resort, but we're going to have different campgrounds or something. It'll be like Booby Mountain, but way uglier, but we'll be at a cheaper price, so it will be fair. Goodness, Mumbo, this is pretty cool. I like it. I like it. So what's going on up here? Let's see if we can finagle our way. I know I'm gonna freaking die doing this. I've been so bad at ender pearling lately. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness! That was pure derpiness to actually make that. So what's going on here? Why is there this? Is this just not finished? What's the deal with this? Why are they just free walking around? It's got to be not finished. Uh-oh. I hope it's okay that I'm showing this. Huh. Alright, well, I have no idea what's going on there. And other than that, it looks like the same thing. I don't know. I'm sorry. Now, where's the iron? Where'd the golems fall down? Golems are going to be falling down over here. Let's see. Collection area. Right there? Okay. And let's see. Nothing. Ooh, steak. Ooh, I want to take that so bad. I don't know if I should, though. I'll leave it, just in case. Alright, so here. Yes, tons of iron. Free iron! Ooh, and flowers, too. We could use that. We'll just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Alright, so now, I guess that's all there is to show here. Let's go head back and just see how our little Skelly Farm base is doing. Alright, we're here. Hypno, do not take my stuff and things. Slip. Hey, that's right, Slip was living with us. I didn't actually upload my side. Maybe I should. I'll see, if we have any time here, I'll put some in. But he uploaded, Slipgator, one of the other new guys in the server. He's been on the Feed the Beast for a couple months now. I should be going through. Why am I even looking at his stuff? Why look at what you can't have? But yeah, I did a little introduction to the server with him. So it was pretty cool. That was a little while back, but you might want to go check it out. It's pretty fun. I was really tired that day. I remember I hadn't slept the night before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Moo-moos, you're taking over. What are you think you're doing? Uh-oh. And you know what else I have here? Alright, let's empty a couple things out. Gotta remember. Alright, let's put some iron in here. And I guess we can just throw in these wools in here that are full stacks. And you guys are close enough. And yeah, that's good. Alright, let's slaughter some of these cows because they're taking over. And no, that cannot happen. Cow tipper! Oh man, it's so mean in real life. Some people, you know, live around where there are cows and stuff like that, actually push cows over, and they're just, the way their bodies are, I don't think they can like stand themselves back up. So they'll just be like on their side and crushing themselves. It's so freaking mean. Alright, our egg situation's a little bad. Stop laying eggs. No more. I forbid you. I forbid you. Maybe we'll take some of these out of here. I forgot we can do that quick thingy majigger to get all that stuff out. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. I was starting to work on, this was a while ago, on the thing here. I gotta put that, oh, ouch. Get that timer there. I was trying to make the secret path to come around. And then I gotta make another spot here that was gonna hide this thing. Yeah, my derpy redstone. I gotta start watching some Mumbo videos for some good ideas for that. So anyway, what do we have here that we want? Flowers. Yeah, you don't want to hear me open and close all the chests, but I think for the most part we're good. I'm gonna leave my enchantment stuff here, just because we're gonna have to come by here anyway if we want to go to the end. Yeah, I had a lot of good stuff. I think I actually might have shown that in another video. Food's been a little bit of an issue, but I think we'll be okay now that I have carrots and such. I'm gonna dump out all these eggs and figure out what, if any, other blocks we might need. I probably should bring some wood over. So, I guess I'll see you over at the new spawn town. You know what? Scratch that. I'm not meeting you back at the spawn town. I thought of a little project to do. Kind of spur of the moment thing. I was thinking they really need to add something into Minecraft that helps you to transport large sums of items over a distance. You know, more than just your inventory and an ender chest. And then it occurred to me, we already have that. You know, more or less. Not as good as in some mods, but we have the chest rail cart things. I thought, you know what, that would be perfect. That would make this move so much easier instead of going back and forth, back and forth. So let's see, do we have any? We have one rail. Thank you. But we got some other stuff. So let's try and do this. Let's put away some of this wool because we don't necessarily need it all. Do I have a thing for wool? I guess I have some open slots that we can use. Which we'll use red wool for that. Red wool. Thank you. Alright, so let's dump all this. Why am I having problems with this? How do I shift click? Can you shift stuff your whole inventory? I thought it. Why do I not know this stuff? Why am I such a derp? Oh my god. Leave in the comments. Tell me. I just be like, you moron. This is how you do it. Know how to play Minecraft. What's wrong with you, DMAC? What the heck has gone on with you? Why did you become so derpy so quick? Alright. So we can now do the thingamabobbers, the portals, any size. So that's cool. Where should we put it? Where do I want to put it? Can I even set rails? Is this, I can't remember if this is upside down half slabs. Okay, so that's good. So we got all the iron pretty much that we want in the world. And that also we can set on. So our bedroom, maybe I need to make a new room for here. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to make a portal, maybe right. It's going to throw off the symmetry of the room. It's going to drive me insane. Absolutely bonkers. Where do I want to put it? I guess we can always make a new bedroom. Alright, so I guess for now we'll just do it here. Now we can make the portal any size we want. Is that right? So, I guess we can also make it smaller. I would assume. Let's try it. Let's do this. I wonder if you can only make it one tall. I want to oh, I hope I have diamond tools. Oh, I'm going to kick myself in the freaking butt if I don't. Okay. Let's get that out. That one's about to break. That's fortune. Dang it. Why do I only have fortune ones? Alright, let's get our lighter. Where's the lighter? The flint and steel. Do I have flint? Tell me I have flint? Okay. So let's grab a flint. Let's grab our one steel that's in there. Our iron. Iran. Let's see. Can I do this? This is going to be so cool. No. You derpiness. Why? Why can't you do just that one size? That would be perfect for minecarts. Alright, so we'll do 2. Can we do this? No? What the heck, man? Why you make me waste even more obsidian? Alright, so I guess you have to have it at least as tall as what a standard one is. Is that right? Maybe if I did it 3 tall, maybe it would work then. But I probably should not test this on camera and keep making you watch me break it. Alright, I'm going to do it. If it doesn't work, then we will. Yep, no worky. No worky. So I guess we have to do it larger. So I'll get this set up, and I'll meet you right back. Alright, let's see. Is she going to work? There we go. Now, we got to see where this takes us out. Hopefully, I'm thinking this is close enough in the overworld. Because it's 8 in the overworld. Yep. Perfect. Let's see which one it takes us back to. I would assume it's our normal one. Okay. Perfecto. So, let's go. Let's set up and see how the rail carts work going through nether portals. That I'm not too sure of. I really, in my entire career of playing Minecraft, have really not done much with minecarts. It was kind of... I was there before they had all the booster rails and everything, but I didn't know enough about them at the time. And then I went and I tried to get into them. Watched all these videos on how to do booster rail minecart stuff, and I couldn't get it to work for the life of me. And then I came to realize, well, that's because it doesn't work anymore. Which was sad face, but... because those old school minecart things were so freaking cool. Alright, so let's try this. Boom. Alright. Let's see if we can just have it end off just like that. Going right in. Can I go up to that? No. Oh, sad face. I guess that's where we can have it start off. So right there, maybe we'll do a booster one. Do I have some gold? Let's try and make some booster tracks. Let's see, we'll just go there. I'm trying to see, it's been so long. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Chat will be fun. So, I know it takes that. I don't... probably takes iron too. Alright, so we have iron. So I remember you... no, I think it was gold actually. It might have been all gold. Might have been all gold. Let's see. So maybe it was like that. And then like a redstone thing? Yeah. See, I remember a couple things. I'm not completely out of the loop. But I don't even know if that's necessary to have. So if we go there, that's kind of a weird spot. I should probably just push it. Can I then put a button that would connect it without the rail car getting in the way? If I put it there, will that light up? Yeah, it lights up there. Alright, so that's something. That's a start. That's a start. Let's get our thing. And let's see if it boosts you when you go on it. So if I go there, go in it, boom, no, it doesn't push you. I thought it's supposed to, if there's a full block there. So let's see, if I put another half slab there, will it now boost me? Yep, and boom. And nothing happened. What the heck? But the minecart went through then. Alright, so let's make another minecart. Get out. Alright, so more Isran to use up. So let's make a couple minecarts. And to make a minecart chest. Do I have chests already made? Which would be nice if I did. Because I always have a million of something when I make it. I get mad at myself because I hate farming wood. Alright, so there's my chests. There's a chest minecart. Let's make 2 of them. I was reading on the Reddit, JL was talking about wanting to have new updates on minecarts, which I thought would be such a cool idea if we had like high-powered minecarts, because it makes so much sense if you're like traveling over long distances to go to these new biomes. Oh, sweet. Alright, so that went through. Let's try another one testing it. Just make sure it doesn't mess with the items. Let's throw some cobble in there. Zoop. And let's see how it goes out on the other side. Let's run through. I wish it was instant going through portals, like it was in creative mode. Oh wow, and I put it all the way over there. Alright, so we have that one that... Oh, you can ride in a chest minecart? Get out. Get out of town. Alright, this seems a little glitchy. Oh, that's why I was riding in this one. Alright, so let's get out of that one. Now, can I look in here? Empty. And there's one with her cobble. Awesome. Boom, boom. It kind of sucks, though, that all your materials, all my materials are just going to pop out in the ground. Is there a way to pick up a chest minecart? I wonder. I can't set a minecart down except for on track. Alright, so now we have to make a track going from our portal all the way over. So I don't know which one it's going to go into. Do I have my axe on me? Dang it. I'm that guy having to break wood with my freaking bare hands. Alright, so let's put this back in here. I guess we'll be... No, I don't want to be super ghetto. Let's at least, like, have something that's not super duper duper ghetto. Alright, so I don't know which side it's going to put me out on, but I'm not going to stress about that. I'm going to go like this, and then have it combined in. So hopefully, no matter what, it's going to go this way. Then I can probably put a powered rail here, so that if it lands there, it shoots out that way. I wonder, can I do them both? No, that's not what I want. Alright, so this is kind of the general gist of what I wanted. I don't know if this is going to work at all. My hope... I really don't know, because when I remember other people playing around with this, I know it was kind of finicky. But my hope is that when it comes on, if I have it, then it can automatically sort of take off. That may not be a good thing anyway, but here's the problem, is that I kind of need it. I think you need a block behind it. And I don't know if there's a chance when the thing spawns on, if it kind of will float on the side there. So I don't know, that's going to take a little bit of testing. Maybe we can actually figure that out. So let's run back through. Maybe I should turn off my other nether portal for now. In fact, I think I'm going to do that just so that we can directly come out. Let's hope that it directly comes out to the other one. Alright, so going back down, going back down. I think this is fun. This gives me a project. There's something to do. Something fun and new and vanilla that I don't know anything about. Alright, so we have you. You get launched. Go into there. And then we don't want to bump it by mistake. Alright, so which side? Oh. And it went the other way. Alright, so that means I think we should probably put some blocks up. So let's do that. Let's try it again. Let's grab our minecart, set it there, launch it. Is there an option to turn portal sound down? There's all these really new, cool options. Ambient environment. I feel like that should be ambient environment. No. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. The nether portals are just horrible, horrible sounding. Alright, so we did one. Let's see where it went. Alright, so it did look like it was just chilling inside the portal. That's not a good sign. And then it was on the left side. I don't know if that's because we pushed it or what. But let's knock it back off. Let's try it again. Excuse left side from there, right side otherwise. Let's see also if we put some power here. Probably shouldn't test multiple things at once. But, you know, I is impatient like that. Alright, so going through again. Oh, I didn't even put the levers up to test it. Okay, so went through. Is it going to be on that left side again? Yeah, it was just chilling there, but it did go on that left side. Alright, so that's interesting. Let's try now. Did we make the lever levers? Yeah. So let's put a lever lever. Let's put power to these and just see if it actually does launch it. Any fashion. I think this will be the last time we test this, because this really is not important for what we have to get done today. So minecart down. Going through, going through. Alright, well that's interesting. It really doesn't work the exact way. I probably should get someone else online that can push it through so I can actually see how it interacts. But interesting enough. Okay. So, let's get the rest of this track in to link up. Going through the nether. Alright, and are we gonna... Alright, good. I was a little worried that we'd hit into that booby mountain thing. So that's good, and then I guess we can just continue on here. It doesn't matter if any pigmen or mobs get in our way. It's not going to be the end of the world. I'm kind of excited, though, with these new portals. We can actually... You can bring ghasts. I'm assuming bring a ghast into the overworld? That would be pretty freaking dangerous and awesome at the same time. So I know those ghast farms are just a freaking nightmare to make. I was watching this one guy that did a tutorial, but I don't think too many people really know all the exacts for gas farming. Alright, so we got this guy here. How do we want to maneuver this? Sorry, buds. This is going to be a little temporary. Don't mean to mess up your guys. The whole portal thingy. Let's see, where'd our cobble go? I know we had. I think, did we use it all? Alright, good enough. And let's spin this around. Like so, and that's no good. I guess we'll spin it from over here. And we can put a Well, this is ugly. Nobody's going to want this going through the nether, so we're going to have to probably rip it all out later and make a separate, more hidden path. Alright, so that's good. Get that power rail going right here. It was right there. So our rail there. And perfect. Perfecto. So it's all going to stop here. So we probably should put a lever to replace that button. I don't need silk touch for this, do I? Let's switch that around. Grab another. Oh my goodness, cobblestone. Alright, so we'll switch it up with a lever. How are you out of cobblestone? That's just embarrassing. Switch that up, and then this should be able to push all of our stuff all the way over to the nether. Let's get a couple of these spots with this rail. So I'm guessing that'd probably be enough to slowly boost it to there. We'll get another couple here, and I think depending on how many you put, it's going to accelerate it. So that should be some pretty decent acceleration there. And then I'll have to make a couple more. And we'll put maybe 1 or 2 more in heading over. So I'll see you guys right back. Alright, here we go. First chest of random stuff that I may or may not want over the new area. So, away you go. Now, I was mentioning before, is there a way to pick up the minecarts with the chest and the stuff still in it? Yeah, that's not a thing. Not a thing. Never gonna happen. You know why? Because look at all the freaking portable inventory space you'd have. That would be amazing if you could do it. But then you could just do that, load up your ender chest with all that stuff. And yeah, the powers that be are definitely not gonna want that. So anyway, I think we have most everything we want. I'm just gonna transfer over all of these dyes. Away! Awesome. So let's see on the other side. Let's watch these guys go through. And away they go. Uh-oh. Did they manage to get past here? I had that shut off. Wait, what's going on here? I thought that was on. How did they switch off? Maybe I didn't have that other one on. All right. Let's get our minecart. Do we have a minecart? No. Why don't we have a minecart? Alright, so get this one. Knock that chest off. And away we go! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Thank God you can hold forward still. You don't want them to beat us. Looks like they need a couple more power rails. They're hitting each other, going around the corners. Ow, 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 ow. Awesome! Back to getting slapped with the wooden shafts in the face. My favorite part of the trip. God. Zombie! Get out of here. This spawn is so dangerous. There's so many spots that just aren't lit up. On top of these houses right here, Mumbo's and Zoom's house are just freaking so dangerous. And of course, I live right across the street. It's what you happen when you just have rowdy neighbors that are never home and the kids are partying. Alright, so almost everything unloaded. Still a little nervous about leaving stuff in those carts. That something funky will happen. But, mailbox, I wonder who set this up for me. Thank you. And they gave me a stick. How kind. What I would do without the mail. Whoa. See, I told you, Mumble's house is a freaking death trap. There was a creeper up there a second ago. I don't know where he went to. It's probably pathfinding to me. Freaking creepers. And it's raining. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so it's daytime. Gotta get something done. Gotta get something done. We gotta start getting some of our tents in here. I'm thinking we're gonna need that plot next door as well in order to pull this off. But let's start to get over here. We're going to leave the fence for now because I still don't trust this area with all the mobs. Let's see, can I get you? Make sure I do it an odd number I think that's good. And this is my poor excuse for a tent, but it's gonna have to do. And it's hard to do little builds like this, I guess, as long as you can identify what the heck it is. It's good enough. This feels so awkward building right here, right so close to my fence in the path. But we'll figure it out. We'll get the spacing done. That's okay. So, but what we do need to figure out is what we're going to name this bad boy. What should our campground services be called? I was trying to think of something that was like, sounded like DMAC, but DMAC doesn't go with all that many different things. Oh, we could call it King's Camping, but I don't know if that's business-like enough. We probably should get something better. So I don't know. You guys are going to have to help me with the creativity in the names. Let's see here. So we got the fences. We should probably do the ground as well. And this is, I guess, we kind of did this. Remember when Hypno on the old server? When he stayed with me for a little bit? I know it was probably only really like one episode. But we built a little campsite. And I really liked that. I thought it was cool. So, and later when we establish ourselves better here, we can actually upgrade. But for now, I think King's Camping or something. Did we use all of our white already? Really? Oh, that sucks. So what are we going to do? Can we dye? See, these are the things I should know. But it's like, you don't really need white dye for anything except for building. So, let's see. Oh, I left it in here. My bone meal. Alright, can we change it back to white? No. If only I had my vajayjay, I could probably right-click it and it would change it back. Alright, so we're going to have to be even more ghetto and use gray. And use gray for now. Goodness. Should be ashamed. We should be more like redneck camping. Oh man, this just ruins the effect. Spent all that time shearing, and all I wanted really was white wool. That's close enough, I think. Alright, so what else can we do to make this cool? I went on to Zuma's XBD server for a little bit, and I made the guys enslave them to help me come up with some ideas for camping and for tents. And they had some really good stuff. I'll probably take you, if it's alright with you guys, for a moment just to see some of the builds they did for possible ideas. I don't know if I like that. It's hard because I don't want to do it too big because the tent shouldn't be too big. I'd really like it if they had carpet. If you could just do like carpet like here and just be a flap, or even like diagonally, sort of like minecart track. Oh, that would be perfect. If I mean, I know I could just sit here and wish all the things that you could do, but if you could do that, oh, that would be a perfect tent. That don't break nothing. Why not? Why can't you? All right, so we have that, and I'll have to go hunting for white wool. We'll have to get some sheep over here. So that's good enough. We have that for at least now, for today, because I know we're already over time. But we can just get straight to it. I'll get the gathering of the material. Oh, they still have the beds broken. The gathering materials done myself. We need to have a campfire, though, because there is not a real camp without the campfire. Is anybody on still? No. Almost all day today. What a shame. Okay, the day I come on to record, I'm all by my lonesome. Let's see, get some gravel. Don't have too much gravel. That would have been a good gravel block right there. Yeah. Good. And right there. Okay. Then we'll have our fire right there. Alright. We should probably have it all. Can't have it touching the grass. You have to clear out when you're making. If you've ever been a real camper, maybe this is the approach I should take, because I actually know how to legit camp. I used to do that all the time. I was a Boy Scout. That's right. And and you have to clear out the radius around a fire before you light it. Alright, I know I got some flint and steel. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Watch that go over and burn my tent down. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna about do it for today. We'll get a little bit more organized for next time. But until then, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, in that rare case, if you're that guy that actually enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a thumbs up because I'm going to need it. And yeah, help me out with the comments, ideas, some other stuff. I was thinking, I know this is a little bit like what other people have done, but could have like some type of car pulling like a little trailer camper that's on wheels. It's trying to do a hammock, but that is pretty dang hard to do a hammock and actually make it look like a hammock. But we'll figure things out. And give me ideas for other campy type stuff that we should have at King's Camping. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.